Hi, my name is Derek, and I'm gonna tell you a story about how I got arrested. So it was in August of 2019, and it was a Saturday, and me and my friends were talking about going to get air. It was some place in the mall. Mind you, we had went there the Saturday before it, and it was lit. So that day before we had went, it was the four of us, me, Malik, Talik, and Ulan. And we were at Talik's house, chillin', waiting for time to go by. While we were chillin', I got a text from one of my friend's moms asking me if I could look out for her daughter so she won't run into any problems. This girl's name was Kamea. So I talked to her and Kamea and I was like, yeah, I got you. Because, you gotta look out for people you love. So we leave the house and we get on the bus. Next thing you know, we're at the mall and walking around. Mad heads were there. So I'm walking around in the food court, looking, and I had saw Kamea. We were talking and then her mom was on the phone and I was talking to her mother. She had asked me to look out for her and I said I will. So it's time to go get air and have fun. But when we had went up, the long was long. Thankfully, we was able to sneak out to the front. So we were having fun, jumping around and playing games, body slamming people. Mind you, the lights were off and I was doing the jumping. I would look for Kamea to make sure she was alright. Kamea was with her friends, but they call each other sisters because they were close. She would say, yeah, I would go back to jumping and playing. It had got to the point where she was too crazy. They had cut the lights on and unfortunately they had told us to get off the trampolines. We did, and I put my stuff on, and my friends I was with, we were walking up and down, talking to other people. We had went back to the place, and I was looking for Kamea, making sure she's okay. She had told me that someone was there that she didn't like. I forgot what I said, unfortunately. So we were standing there, right, and a fight breaks out between Kamea and someone else. I was walking, trying to get Kamea, but there was too much people around, so I just backed up. The police come down inside and started tossing people around. And I'm talking to Kamea, trying to calm her down, seeing what had happened. Then one of the cops had pushed me and another had grabbed my bag and pulled me back. And pulled my arm away as well. When I had done that, like 3 or 4 cops came up and pushed me against the vending machine. Kamea, the girl that I was looking out for, was trying to get the cops off me, but she was pulled back. And the friends I was with, they couldn't help because the manager was stopping them from helping. I remember one of the cops had his hand around my face trying to stop me from breathing or trying to see. Next thing you know, a cop falls and is pulling on my shorts, and my shorts had ripped. I remember some of my other friends named Sadi and Juju. They were telling me to chill, so I had calmed down. The cops had took me out and arrested me. I was in the back of the cop car and they took me to some place in the mall and I was gonna be sitting there waiting for the cops. The cop was gonna charge me with resisting arrest and assault, to which I have no idea what it is. But me and the police officer were talking about it and he had asked, was it a mistake? I said yeah and I apologized. My phone was blown up with messages and friend requests on Facebook. I had to call my father and I had to wait like an hour for him to come and get me. So they told me that I had a court on the 22nd. Then I had left and went home. Kamea texted me and was like, it was her fault, but I told her that it wasn't. I shouldn't have used force. But after what happened at Get Air, I met someone that I'll love forever. But that's a story for another time. At the day of my court date, I found out that my case was dropped because it was BS. I didn't do nothing. I was happy because I got to play football, and I want to go to D1, and if the case was never dropped, my chances of going D1 are out the window. But I'm happy it was dropped. I still play football, Kamea's doing good, my boys are doing good, and that's it. I had met someone after, but I'll tell y'all another time.